question.
And you're both very aware of the situation around Awanuiarangi, you and your position as Minister of Education. Of course, you're down there in Te Waiariki, which is in our rohe, the wānanga's there. What do you have to say about that particular situation, Tūroro?
Well, first thing I know about all of the wānanga is that they do the very best by our people, and over a long period of time have set out a platform that no other tertiary institution can match, simply because they've found our niche and found a kaupapa that our people relate to, and over the years have churned out thousands of students who've come out better for it. That's the first point that really needs to be made. Secondly, that the tertiary institutions over time do have some problems that come to the fore, but the good thing is that I heard this morning from Sawira, who said that basically they have a handle on it, and with people of his calibre over the top of it at the council level, taking responsibility and saying that they have it in order. I think that should give some assurance to the students and indeed to the Minister that things are being investigated. There's still some work to be done to finish that investigation, and I think we should wait and to see what comes out of that investigation before passing any judgment on those wānanga.
You must be a bit disappointed though, Hekia, with what's happened down there at Awanuiarangi.
Oh, look, I think Awanuiarangi themselves are disappointed, and they're taking every action they can to ensure the integrity of their qualifications. You know, this is a small but significant, you know, part of the wānanga, and I think by taking that action, they're demonstrating how committed they are to the quality and integrity of all their qualifications.
Now, you're both at the top table, both back in government, so you must be both pretty happy, you know, 3 more years, you know, making decisions, etc., etc. But Māori voters generally rejected both the National and the Māori Party in this year's election. What was that about? What's the rationale for that? Why do you think they did that?
Well, I'm pretty puzzled by it myself.
Because National's actually got more Māori MPs than Labour has, hasn't they?
Yes,
Māori went back to Labour.
Well, those on the Māori roll voted in the Māori seats. You know, I think it's a mix of things, but one of it is, I think, that I've taken as a challenge personally, is how we make sure that the story of progress that has been achieved under our government, and certainly in coalition with the Māori Party, what that story of progress is at every level. And, you know, whether it's been in health or education, employment, reduction in terms of law and, you know, repeat times in jail and so forth. The story is a really good one, and I think we have to tell it more practically, more powerfully and more personally to every Māori community and iwi.
Final comment on that, Tūroro? You've got about 30 seconds.
OK, well, the story that was promulgated throughout the election was that we were in the pocket of the National Party, and I want to put it to you at the very start of this interview, at the end of the interview, but at the start of the term, is that the Māori Party is the independent Māori party with influence in government.
That's right.
We have the ability to vote against the national government but support the budget. And for that one vote, that single vote, then the theory is that we're able to get the benefits for our people by way of the ministerial portfolios, policy portfolios and indeed some budget. Now, if people can't see that, then we've got a serious problem, which is why we have to have the discussion around how elections and indeed Parliament works throughout the country amongst our own people, because if it's 45% of our people didn't vote, we're in serious trouble.
You don't know what 30 seconds is, do you?
It's 35.
No, but we're working together. That's the point. We're working together.
E mea ana kia kōrua ngā mihi nui kia kōrua I tai mai nei ki Marae tēnei ata.
Tēnā koe.